Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with Tom Delmay from Jumping Turtle Games, looking at Sneaky Old Dragons, a game in the world of Draghan, where we are apparently now friendly with dragons.
Yeah.
Hanging out, doing things together.
A truce between the humans and the dragons,
yes,
because they decided to give them a lot of treasure.
Okay.
But each year they're organizing one race, and the dragon who wins the race gets all the money.
Okay.
So now they're fighting each other and not the humans anymore.
Sounds good. So how does the race work?
It's a quite hectic race. You start with the drafting phase, so each player gets one card more as there are dragons running. So in this case, if there are 4 dragons, you get 5 cards.
Okay.
And you're going to draft. So you pick a card, you give them, just like a regular draft. So you end up again with 5 cards.
Okay.
Special thing is, you don't have to pick 5 cards for yourself, but you take the cards, 2 cards for yourself and 1 card for the other players. Because if you're going to play, you're going to say, this card I want for myself, I'm putting it here. I'm going to put this card over here, giving this to him, this to him. Oh, that's not a good card for him. This card goes to him, and this is also my card.
Okay.
Every player will do exactly the same.
So you'll end up with 3 cards in front of...
I'm going to put them all at random, yes.
Yes, so you get 4 cards in front of you.
And you always play 2 cards for yourself, 1 card for each other player, and depending on where you are, so this is the starting player token, so now this dragon started, his cards are in the beginning, his cards will be in the end. So some cards will be good in the beginning, bad in the end, because now you don't have to select 5 good cards, but a few good ones and some bad ones, but there are more good cards as bad cards, so you also will have to help the other players.
Okay.
So when you have the 5 cards, you start. You flip the first one from the starting player, he meets a knight. He has a courage of only 3. So now your dragon, you see the back of the cards are different.
Yes.
You can add all your courage symbols, so you have a courage of 2, 5, 8, 10, so you win. This will mean you can go 3 spaces ahead. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Suppose somebody played this card here, you would only have 2 courage and you would have to go backwards.
Okay.
When this card is executed, you take the next one. Green dragon goes 2 spaces in front.
Here goes 1.
Blue goes 1. Yeah, that's a flower.
Yeah. Yes.
It's the dragon sneezes because he sniffs the flower.
Yep. Everyone.
He sneezes, he goes 2 spaces backwards. He can't do that at the moment, but all dragons ahead of him go 1 space forward because he burns their bottom and they go forward. So this is the way you keep on executing the cards. You have several special effects. Broken stick, a dragon hears it and comes running to you. This is a card where all other dragons can move 3 spaces ahead.
Right.
As you also can see, we have some icons on the cards. So for a beginner game, we suggest removing those cards because they are quite complex. And we also added a lot of advanced cards. Not that they're very difficult, but there is a lot of variation in the cards.
That's right.
And if your gaming group doesn't like, there's 1 card in the game that says all dragons go to the same space. I can imagine that some gaming groups say, I don't like this in my game. They can just throw it out, select another card, put it in. So you can configure the game like it's suited for your gaming group. Okay. Also some other things for replayability. If you use the back of the tracks, you have holes in the ground and cave-ins. Rocks are tumbling down, dragons have to flee. Like in this case, if you put it like this, rocks will tumble down and they only go away here. So all dragons here are at risk, but if there's a hole, it all also stops there. So the way you configure the track will also make it more or less difficult.
All right.
We even have a possibility to have a short end of the track, and if you manage, for example, if this is you, and I'm going to give you a lot of speed, you're going over the top, you fall
off the cliff.
You have to fly back. This landing token is placed there in the beginning of the game, so you have to go back from here. So you really can adjust the game for your gaming group.
All right, thank you very much, Tom. Overview of Sneaky Old Dragons from Jumping Turtle Games. Thank you.